Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Nurul Huda with metric number 2217790. In this video, I will be talking about my own reflection of this course. Without further ado, let's get started. Firstly, in this class, I learned many things, especially about the 17 SDGs that we learned. And we are focusing on the second SDG, no poverty, and also the sixth SDG, which is the clean water and sanitation, which is Dr. Atiah's passion. I believe this knowledge will benefiting my life for sure. So next, we will be moving on to the next section. To preserve a world where everyone may live in safety, there are 17 SDGs that every country is working to achieve. The sixth goal, which is the clean water and sanitation, is the one that resonates to me the most. Water is the most essential element for human existence, which explains why I am drawn to this objective. Additionally, optimizing economic productivity and generating significant returns on present expenditures in health and education depend on having access to clean water, adequate sanitation, and sustainable use of water resources. Also, humans cannot even exist without water after a few days. I've been more aware of the value of clean water as a result of the news stories that have come out of places like Africa, where finding water is particularly difficult. If water is unclean and harmful to use or drink, it will serve no use to us. After studying more about sustainable development in this course, of course, it makes me aware of how I can contribute to achieving these goals, even with the minimal effort that I can do as a regular citizen. I now recycle more than I used to, when I used to just dump off all the garbage in one spot without sorting it for recycling. Since water and power are finite resources, I'm also attempting to be more mindful of their waste. If everyone tries to practice taking these steps every day, I think they will help to slow down the climate change. Meanwhile, the difficulties I encountered when doing this were the scarcity of the recycled trash cans and the additional distance that I had to travel to recycle. But I'm looking at it as an exercise for my body. Additionally, I'm having trouble breaking the habit of leaving some switches on when I leave my room. The lesson that I took from this attempt to contributing in preserving nature is that we must make initiatives to maintain the safety of the world in which we can live in, rather than merely doing nothing and counting on others to do it. In the end, I'm hoping to put in more effort and find new methods to accomplish these sustainable development goals in the future. With the knowledge of sustainable development goals, I intend to join the NGOs in the community that are working to preserve our world. By engaging with the community on the larger projects to achieve the SDGs, I will be more helpful through my involvement in these organizations than working alone as an individual. The potential impact that I hope to make with this plan is to give awareness to the surrounding people around me, like family and friends, to join my journey in accomplishing the SDGs to the greatest extent possible. Lastly, the goal that I set for myself is one day I would be proud looking back at all of the efforts and achievements that have been made by myself to contribute to those SDGs. That's all from me. Thank you and goodbye.